Hey guys, what's up? This is Jake Manning from the Youngins, and today I'm going to be teaching you the one-step wall flip. It's an easy trick. It takes a little bit of practice once you get down. It's a lot of fun. Basics: you should have a back foot down before you try this, but it's not really mandatory. So basically, you're going to run at the wall, and you need a pretty good wall, like this. This stucco is going to have some good grip, and the white paint is going to make it a little more stickier. Some good walls are just normal brick walls, painted, stuff like that. Yeah, and then the second thing you're going to need is some good shoes, shoes with good grip. Skate shoes work really well, or the parkour shoe, the K-Swiss Eriki, works exceptionally well for wall flips. So, you want to stand a couple feet back, a couple yards, and when you run, you're going to run a little bit, jump, put your foot about waist high on the wall, and then as you start your flip, you're going to kick up. And this is one of the tricky parts, because I've seen people do it where they hit the wall and they start punching out like this. No, and that's wrong. You want to go up. And then once you go up, your arms are going to go up. And there's a few ways you can do this. You can either tuck, you can either stay straight, which I think looks cooler. You either bring your feet in or just stay straight. It's a pretty simple trick. Alright, I'm going to do one for you. Want to run up to the wall and see if it has good grips first. I didn't do that because I already knew the wall was well. I've done it here a few times. And what I call them tests, and what that basically looks like is you just run and foot plant on the wall, stuff like that. I usually do that twice just to get the feel for it. Another thing I want to talk about is surfaces for your landing and places to try this trick. Obviously, a good soft grass is nice if you want to try this first place. A sandy beach is even better if you have one of those nearby. Concrete, not so much. Those are better for when you have this trick down and you feel like trying it. A gymnastics gym is the best place to try this because you have coaches who know what they're doing and can spot you, and you have soft mats and stuff. Let me do a one step from a different angle and slow it down for you guys, show you what I'm talking about. So stay tuned for the two-step tutorial. Hey, what's up? This is Luke Manning from the Youngins, and I'm going to show you guys today how to do a two-step wall flip. It's a little bit harder than the one-step, but it's a little bit more fun. Alright, so we're going to start with the basics. Like the one-step, you run up, plant. I usually start with my strongest foot. My first step is my strongest foot to help get up, and my weak foot, my left foot, kicks off to start the flip. A couple things a lot of people do wrong is they run and they start the step way too far out, so they end up jumping into step. Now look at how big of a lunge this is. This is a bad thing. You don't want this to happen. When you start your step, you want to start a little bit closer to the wall so you can step up and climb. So when you run into it and get your first step, you want to be about 3 or 4 feet away from it, not too far. And when you run, it's easier if you don't run full speed at it. You kind of jog into it, because it's a lot harder if you're sprinting at it, because you might slow down, stutter step. Stutter stepping's fine as long as you keep a good rhythm. You're going up the wall. All right, and I'm going to demonstrate a two-step wall flip for you guys right now. And that's basically what it looks like. Now, what I did is I ran on my toes. The trick is a lot harder if you run flat-footed because you can slip easier. When you try this trick, you want to have a good shoe with good grip. Skate shoes or K-Swiss Eriki, it always works. And pretty much want to have your backflip down, but it's not that big of a deal if you've never done a backflip before. It just helps. And I'll do the trick one more time for you. Alright, youngins here, now that you've seen this video, why don't you shut off your computer and go train. Good luck, guys. Hope it helped.